on the internet.
I am the internet.
I'm internet adjacent.
Whoa. It's a pleasure to meet you, internet.
It's not a pleasure to meet you.
Aw.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Don't say anything inappropriate. We are alive.
Oh no!
If you want to continue to live.
That feels like the perfect time. It feels like the perfect time to say something inappropriate.
Back on Sundays. What about that?
Yay! How about
Vacation and
In
a little rosier than they were a week ago, Heath?
Yes, a little crispy, thankfully. You know what's funny is you get off a vacation. We were gone for 7 days, and you get back and I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just wrong,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, you need another week to recover from the vacation.
Yeah,
Good night,
seriously.
Or at least a day. I mean,
Yeah,
you come back and, yeah, if you travel at all, it's exhausting. I always historically have either taken extra day on vacation or whatever, left a day early to have a full day of recovery and just to get stuff done. You know, you've been out of your place for a week.
yeah.
I started doing that too.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Plug the fridge back in, throw out all the milk, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we drive up to the house and like the cats greet us with just howling, you know, like they've been killed. It's like, you know, they've got plenty of food and water taken care of, but no.
Very
Well,
few
that-
scritches in the previous week.
Yeah. Haven't eaten in days. Yes, you have. Shut up.
Why are you
You don't
lying?
understand. I can see the bottom of my bowl.
Even though it's just a really
That's
empty
right.
spot where more food is around it.
That's exactly right.
bottom.
Yeah.
Something is not right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard some cats are like social eaters. So they
Yeah.
won't eat unless you're there, like with them or like petting them or interacting with them. Some way. It's like, what? That'd be terrible.
My,
Yeah.
I
My-
am not that. I can eat anytime with or without people without reserve.
Me too.
my cat is a social eater. He will come find you somewhere in the house, take you back to his bowl, and then start eating. And then if you walk away, he'll follow you and bring you back to his bowl and then start eating.
I was
like, no, no,
hungry and I need
watch-
you here.
Watch me. Watch me consume.
That's funny. It's exhausting.
So our
Yeah.
pets have us trained well.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
We are
Mhm.
domesticated.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's always a wonder who's the pet and who's the owner.
Oh yeah, your dog has a best friend and your cat has stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, ours isn't that bad. The only thing he does that really irritates me. Well, let me rephrase. One of the things that he does that really irritates me is he claws the furniture. And like we buy them scratch pads. I even got one that's like a hemisphere, and I put it
Mhm.
against the corner of the piece of furniture that he was most happy with recently, and he knocked it down. He was like, scratch.
Like, you got your furniture exactly the way you wanted it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Anyway.
So I guess start out with a couple of announcements, just like always. Don't forget Rocks and Ruin the Words every Wednesday, early on Sunday if you're a Patreon member. Things are getting weird right now, so you should check it out. Almighty
like-
Podcast. Huh?
Great episode this morning.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
All
Had fun.
right. It was interesting. Oh my goodness. And we're like literally recording and then releasing. We got behind a little bit because again, vacation and whatnot. So we were about a day late, 24 hours late dropping this past week instead of Wednesday. We did it on Thursday, but we apologize. Just, life got in the way. But we are recorded. And as obviously Mike's a patron, he must have already listened to it, and it does come out Wednesday. So we are on track again. Almighty Podcast every Monday with Adam and Atkins for Almighty Monday, talking about My Hero Academia. Check it out. Apparently it's pretty good. I haven't had time to listen to it, but I hear good things. And it's going on like 3 years, something like that, 2 or 3 years. I've been doing this long time, every other week.
Yeah, they've been teasing a new project coming as well, but nothing
Yes.
to announce.
Yes. He's not even told us.
Nope.
It's deep secret.
Oh, Adam and Atkins
Yeah.
have?
Yeah, Adam and
Yep,
Atkins
yep.
they got something in the works. Should be coming out soon.
Fancy.
So last week, was it last week? Was it Wednesday or a week ago Wednesday?
Week and a half ago.
It was.
Yeah,
11 days
It
It's
was
been like
yeah.
10 or 11 days.
Last
So last
Wednesday.
time You guys returned to Malachite Fortress and just cleared everything out, or opened everything up, I guess you would say, looking for other survivors. You found Griffin behind a door, and I think Mike made the whole Griffin door thing, which was fantastic. It took me longer than I care to admit to catch that.
That was me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I was
Oh,
I was not on enough for that last time.
Didn't even know who caught it. Oh, that's right. You were dying of death. And then you found another prisoner who wasn't quite as lucky. You wrapped her up in a blanket, threw over your shoulder to carry her out, give her final rites, and continued to look around the fortress. And finally, but you skipped so early on, I passed it multiple times. I'm sitting here going, oh my God, like the room that they really want to find, the best room in this entire freaking place, because it's all the loot for the entire dungeon in one room behind two secret
Ezan had his
doors.
hand on the door.
Yes.
And we talked him down
It's like,
from it.
oh, maybe later. But finally, and we were discussing this off air before we started. Somebody stepped into the room, and I don't want to say who it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Alma.
Hey, look, here comes the bus.
I have this
Right,
faint
'cause
memory that that's true. I think it
Tarathiel
was
the-
me.
Tarathiel's the door opener, and Alma's the radar that steps in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Throw her in there.
I don't know if we did it last time, but we certainly need to this time. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Because this guy, a horrible,
This asshole.
boxy clone, is out to eat you. I still like this. Is one of my favorite pictures of a mimic. It's very, very cool. All right, I got my blue 20, so if you die, I'll retire it. All right. Oh, I'm not ready.
I can't remember how to roll initiative. Where's my initiative?
It's at the top in the middle, next to your
Okay,
armor
now I'm
class.
ready. All right, who got above a 20?
Hold
I
on.
got A20.
You got a 20. All right.
Yeah.
15, 20.
Tarathiel got a 15.
15 for Tarathiel. Bearzon, what'd you get?
Uno.
Okay. Khaldun, what you got?
I got a 14.
Is Tarathiel is
And Pazel's, she's got a
Pazel.
16. I forgot to roll for her.
16 for Pazel. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, normally you would have Alma, you would go first.
Mm-hmm.
And you still actually do go first, but you are surprised.
Okay.
And it's Pazel's oh my God. Let me just let you know that I've written way more pages today than anybody should ever have to in their life. So my mind's a little frizzled. Tarathiel, you would be next, but you're surprised. However, Boxy's twin brother Goop is not surprised. He's actually the one doing the surprising. And oozes over towards Alma and shoots out with these goopy, globby pseudopods out of the side of its face, trying to attack Alma. Oh, goodness. Does an 18 hit Alma?
An 18 meets my AC.
Meets your AC. Okay.
Yep.
So the pseudopod comes out, bludgeons you. It's not. There's no hands. It's just a Gumby. What was it?
He said gumbo last time.
Yeah, I said gumbo the whole time. I was getting it wrong.
He boops you.
He
hard.
boops you with a bludgeoning pseudopod, and immediately it wraps around you and it sticks to you. You
Okay.
are grappled
Awesome.
as you take maximum damage. You take 11 points of damage.
Okay. Sorry.
And that is his turn. Khaldun, you're surprised, and Farazan is surprised. Round 2. Alma, it is your turn.
All right. So my first thing would be to try to get out of it, right?
Yes, and that will require an action.
Right.
It's a strength check or a athletics or a acrobatics, whichever is the best for you.
I mean, I'm gonna try acrobatics.
Okay.
It's better for me than strength, so I'll try that. 17.
17. You pull yourself free from that pseudopod goo grabbing. That is an action, though.
Okay, yeah, so I can't really do anything else. I can take a bonus action, right?
Yes, you can do. Yes,
All
you
right,
have a
so
move action and a bonus action.
I'll take my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So the mighty club of Barry pops out and will attack it.
All right.
Let's see here. Yeah, I can't do the club thing, so if you can give me my weird cat back. I didn't
see what I
swing
can
his
do.
last time.
Attack you with a cat. Swing it by its tail around your head.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Okay, so
So this is an interesting situation. All right. You figure out your damage, but this is a weapon made of force, so it has physical substance, right? It's a solid object, and it swings at this mimic, hitting it. But one of the funky things about a mimic is its whole body is adhesive, so whatever attacks it sticks to it, and doesn't pull off without breaking a grapple check. So I think it would affect a spiritual weapon. And I think using your spell casting ability as your quote grapple check, like athletics or what have you, as your bonus action will pull it free.
okay.
Does that sound legitimate and
I mean, I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do.
well, I mean,
and I've never been in this situation before, so
well, I don't think many people have, because this isn't something that happens every day. You know, hitting a mimic with a spiritual weapon.
right.
Any input? Any disagreement? Like, it won't take your action, but it'll use your bonus action if you want to pull it loose.
Yeah, it's just weird because like my bonus action is using the spiritual weapon, so it would just make it so every other turn I could attack with spiritual weapon if I'm understanding correctly.
If you succeed.
Well, yeah, and then when you're saying like, so I would just do like my wisdom is what I use for that.
Yeah,
Like-
your spell attack, like whatever. So your it'll be your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, yeah, my spell attack bonus is +5, so you're saying to just do a straight up roll and then add my
Plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lot
okay.
easier to do than just your standard pull.
Right.
Because you're using
I mean,
magical abilities.
that's better than my strength or my dex, so I'll take it. But it does do 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I guess it gets stuck.
It is stuck, right? I mean, I know it's a magic spell, but it is a force thing, and it doesn't like come and go. It's a solid object, and it smacks into him. So, yeah, I mean,
I see your reasoning. I mean, I totally see your reasoning. The only thing I would say is some spells that have attacks actually create objects. Like I'm thinking like animate object and stuff like that. So there's actually a thing that has stats and stuff, like a physical presence. Which this does not.
Let's take a look at the wording of the spell real quick.
I can read the first sentence of it if you'd like.
Okay. Let's see how that looks.
You create a floating spectral weapon.
Spectral weapon. Spectral to me, you know what? No, it's not going to grab it.
But it is force damage, so I guess that's really up to you, Matt. I mean,
yeah, no, I consider spectral to be more of a No,
It's-
okay, it's free. It's not grappled. It
The,
hits,
argu-
swings
the
through
argument
it.
would be it's force damage and not bludgeoning damage. If it was bludgeoning damage, then it's a physical object hitting it.
Good point.
Very good point. Okay, it's not stuck then. In that
Woohoo.
case, you can use it as a bonus action every round.
Okay,
Excellent.
will do.
All right.
Five-
Anything
yeah, so-
else?
That's just
Oh
5
my.
points of damage, and then I'll stay here.
Okay. Next will be Pazel. Does she want to fly in there and attack? Headbutt.
No, no, I don't want to turn her into a feather duster or an ornament for the mimic.
Just imagine this owl just comes flying in and just.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
And then a mouth just opens up where
yeah,
that
it's
was.
chomp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, she's hating me enough right now, so I think she's just gonna hang out right where she is.
All right. Is she basically on you? Is she like on the shoulder?
Shoulder,
like that?
yeah, yeah, we'll just say that.
Cool. All right. So Pazel is not doing anything this round. Tarathiel.
Tarathiel is going to use a bonus action to steady his aim.
All right. You have advantage.
One of the cool things from Tash is, and then he's going to throw a psychic blade, which because of Tarathiel's craziness gets triple advantage, super advantage, whatever you want to call it. Now how do I actually do super advantage? There's a trick to this, isn't there?
So is this the Elven accuracy thing?
Yeah.
I think if you,
Just
I
roll
want to
3.
say shift click it, it'll
Well,
give you.
shift clicking it will give me normal advantage. So let me start there. That would be an 18 to hit. Let me just roll another
That's it.
d20
Make sure it's not a crit.
because if it's a 20, then coolness will happen. It's not.
Okay.
Um,
It is
so
a
that
hit.
will do 7 psychic damage and 5 sneak attack damage for a total of 12.
Psychic damage. Okay. It hits.
Mm,
It works.
Okay.
Does the
It
psychic
screams out
damage
in
get
psychic
stuck?
pain.
cool. And because of steady aim, I can't move.
Okay.
It's actually a
Yeah.
requirement of steady aim.
Does that end your turn?
It does. Thank you.
All
Are
right.
you paralyzed?
Just very steady.
No, but
It's
in,
like
in order
freeze.
to in order to
He's-
steady
he's
one's
in
aim, you
prone
can't
position
move that
with
turn.
fire.
Yeah.
He basically
right.
takes a move and a standard action, move and a bonus action to do it.
Cool.
It is Blorp's turn, and he will attack Alma once again.
Sweet.
Let's see. Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah.
All right. For minimum damage this time, so we are averaging out quite well right now.
It's fine.
4 points of damage, and you are grappled. It is an automatic grapple when he hits you with the pseudopod.
Well, I don't like that.
I know it's.
So how does
it's-
that kind of fare with what's going on here? I just don't like it.
Your dislike is taken into consideration and disregarded.
Okay.
And ignored.
As long as it was in consideration.
File it with management, who you're fighting right now.
It
Yeah.
triplicate.
It got put in the complaint box, and the complaint box was the garbage. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, we'll contact
All right.
Back Patio Network Human Resources.
Mhm. Yeah.
And he moves back, dragging you 5 feet with him.
Ah,
Okay.
Yikes.
I think that's
Yikes.
automatic. I don't think that requires a roll if you're grappled.
No,
it just did
does.
that. It doesn't,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're grappled, yeah, that's
Okay.
it halves their movement. Is the
Okay.
only side effect.
Okay. In that case, Khaldun, it's your turn.
Is he medium?
He is.
I mean, he is medium. Okay.
You've got clear line of sight.
I am just I'm gonna set the ground beneath him on fire. Just
And cast bonfire.
Pre-bonfire. Yep.
That requires
That
a
is
dex save.
Yes. Dex save
Bam.
DC 13.
Okay.
And he makes it.
Makes it.
He's good
And-
at rolling.
I am gonna move up
You see that one right above that 18?
behind Alma, catty cornered.
Okay.
And I am done.
All right. Farazan, it is your turn.
right. He sees Alma getting drug off, and he pulls his I didn't actually get my masterwork longstaff made, did I?
Oh no, you've not had time for that.
Didn't have that time.
It's been
Okay.
I
maybe
think
a
it's
day or
it's
two.
in process, right?
Yes,
think so.
yes,
Yeah.
it is
Think
being
so.
made, but it's only been, I don't even think 24 hours since you requested it.
Yeah. So okay. So he will move forward. 2, 5, here with his normal long staff. And he will take an attack. And I've got a new feat from this level, so let me just double check how that works. The Polearm Master.
Okay.
I can use my bonus action to make a secondary attack.
Like the hilt, right? Like the
Yeah,
back end of it.
the opposite end of the weapon. But
Right.
since it's a long staff,
Yes,
it's just bunk,
still
bunk.
good.
Yeah. So I'm going to
So make your
that
first attack first.
First attack first.
Your primary attack.
17.
17 is a hit. However, your weapon is now grappled.
Dang it. There's no save.
No, it's if you hit it, it is grappled, and it will require you to do a. Let's see.
Need to
Do a nothing because where did I? No, your weapon's not stuck to it.
not stuck to it.
No, not at all. I'm glad that we haven't had to do that yet because that's wrong. It's just when it attacks you is when you're grappled, not weapons. That
Okay.
was something that I had somehow created in my head, but luckily it's not happening yet. So no, your weapon is free. You're good to go.
I think the earlier editions were sticky like that.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time breaking away with 5e from the old traditions.
Okay.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
Okay. So that is a hit for 8 damage.
Got it.
And then with the opposite end, it is the same attack modifier, I believe. Yes, the same attack modifier. So striking out with the other end at a 15.
15 hits.
Right. And doing the damage down here. Did that roll that? A 1. Do I get any bonus?
1.
Did I get any do I get my strength modifier on that
Yeah,
damage?
just strength hit.
So normally offhand you don't. I don't know if it's different with polearm mastery.
Well, polearm you do.
Okay.
It's the feat. The feat is more specific. So yeah, it says so in the writing of the feat.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So that is a 1, but unfortunately the roll didn't get my modifier, so that is a 4 total damage.
Total of 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Fairzon?
That no, that's my move standard bonus, and if I going forward, I didn't think about doing this, but can this thing be tripped? Does it have too many legs?
Certainly try. It does have a lot of legs, and it's just really amorphous. I mean, it's not a static, 5 legs in there. It's moving and always constantly shifting. Pseudopods coming out and attacking, but they're immediately being drawn back to the body, and a new pseudopod comes out. So, give me a knowledge arcana check. No, just give me a knowledge check.
Okay.
It's probably better to ask Fairzon for just a straight up knowledge check than anything.
I mean, it's the same, and it's a 10.
10. I mean, just based off of what you know about fighting. I mean, you're a fighter, and balance and things like that.
Mhm.
Probably not going to be easily tripped.
Okay.
If at all.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. That's all Fairzon can do.
Well, then it's Alma's turn. Round 3.
All right, I'm gonna try to break free again.
All right. Won't you break free?
Probably not.
What's that? Roll a 6? No.
Yeah, but I
you're
think
still goobered.
I'm gonna use inspiration and try again.
All right.
Because I don't think this is a good
Feeling-
spot for me to be in.
Feeling inspired
And
today?
something strange is telling me this isn't a good situation for me to be in. Oh, good.
Oh,
Well,
that's
nope.
better. Yeah, that's
Awesome. Glad I
Well,
wasted that. Well,
You should go with those feelings because you're right. But
all right. Well, I still want to use my
unfortunately-
bonus action
Okay.
to move the spiritual weapon over and
Oh,
attack.
I was going to grab you something. One minute. Moving the spiritual weapons.
This will be my 20.
I'm going to use twerp as your spiritual weapon. How
Yes.
about that?
That's fine.
All right.
And I'll attack 19.
That's a hit.
Wait, no, actually 21. But anyway.
Go twerp.
It's too high.
Ah!
And that's for 8 points of damage.
Holy crap! How long does that last? 10 minute?
Yes.
10 rounds? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like just
Nice.
a spectral twerps is somebody just slamming his face into the other mimic. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you didn't summon a mace. You summoned a twerp. All right, Pazel still chilling.
Yeah. She's just gonna chill. I don't want her to be postage stamped to a mimic.
Okay, Tarathiel, it's your turn.
Yeah, not like me. Don't recommend.
Can I actually throw a dagger between everybody there, or do I need to move?
They have a bit of cover. The mimic will have some cover, but you can do it.
That's
You'll
fine.
have you'll have half cover +2.
That's fine. I have so many advantages. So,
Okay.
Tarathiel is going to steady his aim again. So he's not going in that room because these people are insane, and just gonna watch out.
Nice.
That's another 18 to hit. We'll
18
roll that
hits.
extra one. Okay, and that is a total of 15 damage. 6 psychic, 9 sneak attack.
Okay. All
This
right,
is
it-
for Boxy.
This for boxing. Oh,
It
maybe we
goes
should.
into a rage when you say the word boxing.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, maybe we
Please
should.
don't upset him.
Triples in size.
Oh,
Please don't
dear.
upset him. You're whacking him with a tiny twerp.
He has to be wrapped up in his goo.
Gross.
I mean,
That is
it's
pretty
true. It's true.
Yeah.
Comment all
I'm
you
not denying it. Not denying it.
It's gross. Okay, we all know that.
That's why I'm not going in there.
I need to get a
All right.
bow. I really need to
Keep-
get a bow.
Anything
Keep
else,
distracting
Tarathiel?
it with your face.
Oh,
Anything
jeez.
else, Tarathiel?
No, I'm done.
All right. It is the mimic's turn. And the sad byproduct of being grappled is that he has advantage to his attack against you
Oh no.
with his bite.
Ah,
Okay.
First roll, second roll,
Hey.
miss. You have the blessings of Baori today for sure. Because
Do I?
yeah. All right, that is it for him. He's staying still, maintaining his grapple is free. Khaldun, it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to
Oh.
grapple Alma.
Give me 1 second. I need to do a dex save because it's on his turn, correct?
I see.
No, it's on my turn actually. So yeah, so I maintain concentration on bonfire.
And he fails, I'm sure.
It's DC 13.
Yes, he failed.
All right, so it's a D8 points of fire. Let me do that real quick.
Allergy attack.
Heath is on mute.
It looks like 6 points
So
of damage from Heath.
So yeah, 6
So
points
let's
of
die
fire.
from allergies. 6 points.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. That's maintain concentration. I would like to grapple Alma and pull her away.
Then you'll basically use your grapple for her grapple. So you need to make a grapple check
Okay.
opposed to the mimic.
So athletics.
Whichever's best, athletics or acrobatics. Is that an 8?
I rolled a 4. That's an 8.
Yes,
So can I use my inspiration?
absolutely.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Yes, you guys
So
use
kind.
inspiration. I'm so inspired by your inspiration. 15. 15 pulls Alma loose.
Oh,
Hooray.
All right.
Feel like
thank
just
you.
barely got her loose.
So I'm gonna. So half my I'm at basically difficult terrain. So let's see. That would be 3 squares. I'm gonna try to drag her back so she would be in front of me there.
That works.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I don't think that provokes either.
I don't think it does
Oh.
because she's not under her own
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think it
force
does.
movement.
locomotion. All right, and I'm done. And
All
well,
right.
unless he's got reach, then he could hit me
No,
possibly.
it doesn't
Okay.
have reach.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, fair's on. It's your turn. All alone with this horrible beast, the Thing from the 1980s, horrible Thing movie.
I was distracted by a text message. I look up and I was like, oh, wait, I'm lonely.
Here I am all
Farazan
alone.
has a cell phone?
What's
It
that?
says on
Yeah.
stands alone.
He's got a stone tablet and text messages
is
just
that?
appear on them. Yeah. Great. It says Samsung. No. Okay. So with Alma out of the way, he is going to, I think.
Send it for both. With
What's
Alma out of the way. I said that sounds foreboding. With Alma out of the way.
Right. I think he's going to try to trip this thing.
Okay.
With his maneuver. That's French for maneuver.
French. It's
Yeah.
fancy.
All right, so I have to hit with a weapon first. So he's going to kind of choke up on the long staff here and try to swing low, Sweet Chariot, and try to knock some of those pseudopods out of the way. How about a that? The 23.
23 is a hit. So tell me what your. So do you trip instead of damage? Is that the point?
Let's
Right.
see. Reading this because I'm prepared. I'm a good player, and just double checking is what I'm doing actually. So after I hit, I can spend a superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw.
Or be
Knocked prone.
okay. All right.
So I'm going to get my damage. There's 11, and I'm going to roll the d8 on top of that, which is one of these bad boys. I think that's right, with the superiority die.
Okay. So it's a total of 17 is the DC,
And
or else
DC,
be knocked prone.
DC is 13 to be knocked prone.
So what does the superiority die?
It just adds damage. It just adds damage and allows
So
me to trip.
you do damage, but you
Mhm.
also, in addition to the damage, trip.
So he
right?
makes a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC
So
13.
the hit, which was 17 points of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was successful. You went for you had it cinched up high, went for a sweep of the leg, and you sweep through the legs, but 5 pseudopod legs drop out immediately. It apparently is immune to being put prone.
Dang it.
Mhm.
All right.
Nice try, though. I do like that. That's pretty cool.
Okay. At least
But
I did
the
get a
first
little
time you
bit more
tried it,
damage.
you tried on something that is literally immune to the condition of being knocked prone.
Yep. Okay, that's all right. That is not an action. So I believe I can still use my bonus to kind of continue that momentum around and knock him with the other end of the attack.
It's considered attack, so I believe you can.
Okay. That is going to be a 25. I think that's a crit.
Is that a natural hit? Natural 20?
Mm-hmm.
Check here.
It is.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right. Rolling damage. That's a D. How about some of that action? Not sure how this works. Bludgeoning.
Double the damage.
Yep. 3 plus 3.
But
And
the
then-
bonus to the damage is only a single time.
Okay.
So the die rolls are doubled.
Okay. So you roll the die twice.
Correct.
Okay. So I think that's what this has done. So it's a total of 8 damage.
Okay. 8 more points of damage. Nice. Look at you being all fightery like a fighter.
And I know this thing is kind of amorphous, but how does it look? Does it look not blood? It's not bleeding. Is it oozing?
It looks hurt.
Hurt?
For
Okay.
sure.
In that case, I am going to action surge.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yes. Go ahead and action surge and take another attack.
All right.
The long staff, 18.
That's a hit. Hit.
It hit, and 8 points of damage.
Wow.
He's a
Nice.
whirling stick.
Nice.
He's just whack.
Yeah, no
Whack.
You're like a giant kung fu master with your stick. You can also that's a bonus action in it, so you can only do the attack again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do today, Farazan, or can I move on to the next person?
I think the only thing I do have a move action left, so I think Farazan is going to step over one square to kind of block the mimic away from Alma, kind of to interpose. But that's it. That's it.
All right, it's Alma's turn.
All right, I'm
4.
going to use my action to heal myself. I'm going to use my preserve life, which is something I do when I channel divinity.
Okay.
So I'm going to get my hit points back up to full.
All right. Is it the lay on hands kind of thing?
It's similar to that, except for with. So, are you talking about like the paladin thing?
Yeah.
So with Lay on Hands, it's a pool, and with Preserve Life, it's just at max a certain amount.
I see.
But so I was able. It doesn't matter. I was able to get myself back up to full.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm
All
gonna
right.
use my bonus action to attack with Spiritual Weapon.
All right. Shoot twerp at him.
Okay. Probably not. 14.
14's a hit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nice.
Yep.
It's
It's big and it's slow, but it's tough as nails.
Beat the torp out of it.
it's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Good
Yeah.
lord. All right.
We
Puzzle, no.
how much damage have we
right.
done to this thing?
You've done 101 points of damage.
And it's
Yikes.
still up.
Oh, yes. It's still up.
Jeez.
Tarathiel. I'm skipping Puzzle, Heath, unless you tell me differently.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Now,
Tarathiel.
what is the total number of hit points in the party? Is it more than 100?
Hope so.
I don't think so.
Tarathiel says, looks like we found ourselves in a sticky situation. And he throws out a psychic blade.
God.
He's sort of
I swear to God. We're gonna have to incorporate de-inspiration at some point.
he's,
Horrible dad puns.
well, I'm a father of 3. I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
So Tarathiel's sort of trying to time his shot in between Farazan's whirling stick. And I figured out how to roll with super advantage. So
Nice.
that is an 18 to hit
Hit.
for a total of 15 damage.
Jeez. All right. It
He's
is
just hiding in the
up.
shadows in the door, flinging psychic blade after psychic blade.
This is purple emanations of daggers shooting out of the darkness. That's kind of cool.
Yep. Gross.
Yes. Well, what's really gross is Blorp walks up to rolls over to Farazan and tries to attack with pseudopod.
I like it.
Bam. 17.
That, I believe, thanks to my new cloak, is a miss.
Hey.
Take that away from you. All right. Khaldun, it's your turn.
So you said it looks damaged, but it
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
look.
It's bloodied.
It's bloody. Okay.
Yeah, for sure blood.
I am going to recast Bonfire because he moved out of it. So I'll recast it again under him. DC 13, and he makes it. Okay.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Farazan, it's your turn again.
Really?
That's fast. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's gonna continue the whirling dervish of stick.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, I lost my dervish of stick. Hold on. Getting back to the thing. That is going to be a that's a 1.
That is a miss.
Okay.
I'm almost 100% certain. Yes. Yes, indeed, that is a miss.
So
I
yeah.
heard you saying.
Yes, that's good.
So what you saying?
You've done.
Dang it! I forgot to repost.
Oh no.
So all right. That's fine. Okay.
So I don't think you have to hit with the first attack in order to use your bonus. You just have to make an attack.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do it.
When you take the attack. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yep.
So he will continue swinging and
Okay.
whip around with the other end. How's that for a 23?
23 is a hit.
All right. That one is going to be 7 whole points of damage from the other.
That's max damage.
That's max damage. Yeah, that's pretty good.
The business end of the stick,
All right.
as opposed to the. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. All right. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fun.
The party end?
The party age. Yeah.
Actually, so. Oh no, I can't move. If I move away from it, that's a attack of opportunity. Yep.
That will provoke. Yes.
Hmm.
You can run rings around it. You just can't move away from it.
True. That's also correct.
Okay. I was thinking that if I intentionally incurred the attack of opportunity, then I could repost it, but that could be dangerous. Okay. I'm just gonna stay.
That's some 17D chess right there.
No, he's gonna stand his ground and just kind of look over his shoulder at everybody else. He's like, "Come on!"
It's too
Oh,
many
they
dudes.
are.
It's too
Yeah,
much
you're
dude.
seeing purple flames and a magical box who's beating the crap out of this thing. So you feel like you're not quite alone.
Yeah. Or I think he's, he will turn over his shoulder and it says, We've got him where we want him.
You just get Tarathiel's thumbs up.
All right, round 5. Alma, it's your turn.
Okay, I have a question, and it might be stupid, but I don't know because I'm not familiar with spiritual weapon. But can it get attacks of opportunity?
No, it does not.
Okay, all right, just wondering.
That's
All
fine.
right, so I'm gonna
No,
move.
it's not a dumb question at all.
I don't want it to have cover, but I'm gonna shoot it. So I'm gonna move like here,
All right.
and I'm gonna morph into the wall.
Okay.
Nope.
It's
Not
okay.
that.
You can leave them there.
Okay, well,
you're fine.
y'all know
Yeah.
where I am.
Mhm.
And then I'll cast I'll cast Guiding Bolt. Try to get him.
I don't know Guiding Bolt. I need to look that one up.
It is 46 radiant if I hit.
Oh,
And the cool thing about it too is that if it does hit, the next attack on it gets advantage. So
Oh, wow.
so I like it a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
That's a
Nice.
very good. That's a hit.
Yeah, it's 20. So
Yes, very much a hit.
4d6.
So
Seven-
Pazel gets advantage on her next attack.
That's 17 points of radiant damage.
Uh-huh.
And then whatever attack is next incurred upon him shall be with advantage.
Okay.
nice.
And then I also will move my spiritual weapon and attack again.
Warp charge.
Yeah, Puzzle is charging up her ultimate.
Wait, does that mean that my spiritual weapon gets advantage?
I
think it
suppose
does.
It does. Yeah.
I think
The
it
next
does
attack,
too.
yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Next attack.
All right, hang on.
They self
Okay,
Guiding
so
Bolt.
19.
That's a hit.
7 points of force.
7
Of twerp
points
damage.
of force. Twerp. Forceful twerp.
I
Twerpiness.
suppose. And-
Anything else, Alma?
Yeah, I move one. I'm gonna move to this corner,
Okay.
and then I'm good.
No problem. All right. Tarathiel, it's your turn.
This seems to be working. I'm just going to keep flinging blades.
It's working well.
It is.
Ooh,
That's a hit.
That is a 25 to hit.
Is that a crit?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately, it's a 19 on the die. So close. But max damage on both damages. So
oh wow.
Holy
18
crap.
damage.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you, out of the darkness, this purple blade shoots, hitting this thing right square in the center of its mass, and its mass loses consistency and just turns to a puddle on the ground.
Hooray!
The mimic is dead.
Nice job.
Holy crap, that was a lot of
Yeah.
damage.
We were rolling really well.
Yeah. For a sec.
Touch wood.
You were rolling. I mean, honestly, you guys were rolling average, like 14s and 15s to hit.
Yeah.
Average, you
Yeah.
did some maximums, had a crit. Like,
Mhm.
that was not an unusually excellent round for you guys. You just are kind of coming into your own and learning
We're
how
getting
each other plays.
stronger.
Yeah. You just did 175 points of damage to this thing
Jeez.
in less than
Nice.
5 full
In-
rounds. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, fire
Good
and
job,
force.
guys.
Yeah, fire, force, and twerp.
But
I
now
like that
there's
guy.
this, like this.
That's
itchy,
good
sticky
because
crap.
Puzzle was getting ready to lay down the smack.
Oh, we could tell. We knew. We all knew.
Power level is over 9,000.
She was over there in the corner doing the anime power up. Is that what was
Yes.
going on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
yeah.
the little sparkles, like sparkles.
Just one really long hoot. Just.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
All right. So now that the fight is over, would you like me to reread the description of this room, or do you guys remember everything about this room? Any questions?
Only
I
thing
mean,
I
sure.
remember
I
is
don't
dollar
remember
sign,
anything.
dollar sign, dollar
think-
sign.
Yeah, I mean,
That was a vacation ago.
bling all over. Okay, let me just read real quick. 30-foot square room. No other visible exits, but you know there's a secret door in that top right
Mhm.
corner. In the middle of the chamber rests 3 padlocked chests, 3 casks brimming with coins, a small stone bowl filled with gems and boils and
Oh no.
mimic goop.
Ooh.
With gems, a heap of armor, and 2 large shields used as trays to hold yet more coins. Various other trinkets and other trophies add to the trove. including a gem-encrusted horn, an ornate walking cane, and an engraved golden gong that turned into a mimic and attacked you. An iron lever juts from an iron plate to the south wall. The lever is in the current position of down.
Did we flip the lever?
No,
you,
we didn't get a
went
chance.
straight into it went straight to combat.
Oh, the lever, drunk.
No.
Oh, lever.
So
I don't even have
I seem to remember I had detect magic going when we originally opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
You detect magic in that previous room and detected
No,
some magic. So,
He did in this
but
one.
it's
Yeah,
gone.
there was I know, but
Okay.
before Alma entered the room, you said there was something magical in one of the pile, maybe in one of the shields.
Yeah, like under the pile of coin.
Okay, yeah.
There was 2 or 3 magical items
Okay,
uh,
all right,
that you detected. Yes,
all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start casting detect magic again
and do a
as a
ritual.
ritual. Yeah.
All right.
Do
So
I?
that's a 10 minutes, and everybody recognizes this. He does it quite a bit, so you realize you got a few minutes before he finishes.
Countdown's doing his
Alma,
interpretive dance.
Could
Yeah.
I suggest you do detect poison and disease, because we still have to deal with that wasting, vanishing.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's
But for just one moment, do I perceive anything in this room that's funky or weird other than what already we have dealt with?
Anything additionally?
additionally weird besides the goop. No.
Okay.
I mean, you know that there's a secret door to the north. No.
Okay.
There's nothing. What I'm hesitating on is I've been thinking a lot about passive perception and what that really entails,
Okay.
and it's
Mhm.
working fine right now.
Mhm.
But it's not just like this magical sight. So
Sure.
like secret doors and things that you can notice, you will perceive, but certain things that are out of sight, you cannot perceive. So just keep that in mind. You're still going to have to sometimes go, well, I look behind the door, or I look here or there.
Mm-hmm.
It will not automatically let you just know everything that's hidden within a 30-foot range of the
Mhm.
DC 20 or less, right?
Okay.
So keep that in mind. I mean, it still is excellent ability. Like
Mm-hmm.
secret doors, traps, you just are on
Yeah.
top of
It's
it.
just
But
like noticing stuff as you're walking along. But if I was really
yes.
looking for something, I would need to roll for it because you
Right.
would just need to.
Because it also gives you +5 to your investigation. That's the other half of this observation. Does it
Mm-hmm.
not have
Mhm.
investigation? So
It does. Yes.
when you stop and look, like you're always investigating as you're perceiving, but some things just aren't within view if you just
Mhm.
walk by. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. It's not like it's not an automatic. Everything pops out at you. Like you have
right.
to be you have to still be looking for it.
Like
Okay.
if there's
Yes.
if somebody's got a gun under a pillow, you don't just see it,
Right.
right? Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to
Yeah. That's
put that
good.
out there. But
That
it
makes
makes
sense.
you be aware of that, so you know to like, okay, I'm going to look behind this or whatever. But
Okay.
no, casual observation of this room, all you see is loot, and
Okay.
a lot of it.
I'll do
Cha-ching.
detect poison and disease in order to kind of determine if anything else has that weird disappearing thing.
The vanishing.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
forget.
Is
We
that
do.
also?
We do have a
Go ahead.
bag of holding, don't we?
I do.
Yep.
And I'm holding it. I'm very excited because I get to use it now.
Bag being held of holding.
Yeah. Held
So
bag of
are
holding.
you?
Oh,
This
hang
is a ritual for you as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So
there's
those two
Arnold.
are out for 10 minutes.
Yep.
What are the other two guys? What are you two doing?
I think Tarathiel's doing
Uh,
interpretive dance.
No, Tarathiel is checking out the padlock chests
All
to
right.
see if these are things he can open.
Okay. Well, they are
Because
definitely
It's
open.
payday.
There's definitely. What the funny thing is a lot of this stuff is just laying out, like it's on top of shields and like poured into armor. But there are 3 closed chests, and
Yep.
yes, you can take this time to check things out.
Okay, cool.
If you want to wait, I can help you with that.
She says
there's
as
no
part of
point
her
me
ritual.
just
Yeah.
there's no point me just sitting around and waiting for you to be finished.
All right.
You can help me after as well. I guess I just want to check to make sure that the padlock that I'm trying to pick is not trapped in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Padlock number 1. Give me a perception check.
Perception 20.
Nice.
It's trapped.
It is trapped.
It is trapped.
Gasp.
can I just want to move on to the next one then until
Okay.
So number 2 is a 17,
It looks clear.
and number 3 is a 13.
Looks clear. Now remember, there
Dang
was
it.
a fourth chest that I did not describe in my reading. It was the chest from the poo room that was moved into this room. I'm almost certain I described it last time. Like you saw that one of the rooms was just, or one of the chests that was in there had the poop and the fecal ugh from
Not
another
touching
room.
that.
Yeah.
Not touching that.
It is closed as well, but there's no padlock.
Yeah.
And
Not
it's not
touching
like the bog of eternal stench. You won't smell like it forever if you happen to touch it, but it's pretty gross.
Tarathiel's already been in the poo room. He doesn't need more of that in his life.
It's enough.
All right. I'm going to attempt to unlock the third one then. The one that I have the lowest perception on. Because although I'm sure it's trapped, Tarathiel doesn't think it's trapped.
All right.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so hang on. I just need to check something very quickly. If you want to jump over to Fezan and find out what he's doing.
There's what you doing?
Farazan-
Tarathiel is literally drooling over these chests right now.
Farazan pulls off the warhammer off of his belt and he walks over to one of the chests and he says, "Do you need me to pick the lock?" To Tarathiel over his shoulder as he's messing with them. But no, he's, small joke. But he will.
I make funny.
Yes, the 3 suits of armor. What were those? Were they out and about where they could kind of be like?
Yes, absolutely. Let me scroll down because there is a suit of chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, where'd it go?
I don't know.
I deleted my notes for some reason, so I have to read through this real quick. There's a suit of chainmail. There is a there it is. Chainmail, studded leather armor, and two sets of studded leather armor, and they're all of medium size. There's also a longbow,
Ooh.
a silvered two-handed sword,
Mm-hmm.
and a very well-made wooden shield.
That's additional in addition to the 2 large shields that are holding coins.
Yes, those are 2 large steel shields that have just. It's almost like they were using it to scoop the money. You know how you'd use it for snow or something.
That was my plan. That's what I was going to do. I was
Amazingly enough.
Yeah, just hold them inverted and just scoop, bag, scoop, bag. I'm going to wait until all of the detection spells are done for that. But he's going to kind of rifle through the weapons. You said the longbow, was there any special qualities with it, or is just the longbow?
Just a longbow.
Okay. And the silvered 2-handed sword, is that a great sword? Bastard sword?
Great sword. Sorry. Yeah, great sword.
Quality is normal quality, or is it
Normal but silvered?
normal but silvered? Okay. I
Great.
don't like the fact that someone has put a silvered weapon in here. That does not bode well. And the large wooden shield, that is a normal quality.
Yeah, it looks like it's made out of a strange wood that you don't recognize, but it is normal, if that makes sense.
There's something going on.
Just a little different. Yeah, like a design difference.
Any emblems or crests on said shield?
No, not on the shield, but the jewel encrusted cane does have
cane.
2 letters in it, C and P, like initials, in the hilt.
P on the hilt?
Yes. And yep.
Okay. Like a first name, last name, or like a
Yeah, that's C period dot. Yeah, C period, P period.
Excellent. Okay. I think that is the inventory taken. Mike, are you ready with your picking?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Right.
I just wanted to check. I'm going to attempt a Thieves' Tools check to try and unlock this thing. But if I fail, there's a thing I can do. So.
Okay.
Is this chest number 1 that is trapped?
Number
2?
3.
3. Okay.
Number 3. The one that I rolled a 13 perception on.
All right.
I'm sure it's fine. I got this.
Mhm.
And then because life is difficult, it is a 21.
You pop that lock.
All right.
So you don't need my help then? And he puts the warhammer away.
Not yet. Maybe on that one. And he points to the trapped one. Okay. Tarathiel will open up the chest. See what's inside.
All right. This chest, open up, contains 450 gold pieces.
There's just a receipt on top,
Yeah.
like a bank receipt.
You've got minutes. I figure you're gonna at least. Oh, you're a thief. You can like look at it and like Rain Man style count every gold piece in there without even thinking about
450. Definitely 450.
it. Yeah. There is a silver chain with a crescent moon pendant that you figure is worth about 30 gold or 300 silver. There are 2 potions, which you think maybe that's what Khaldun was talking about when he pointed out there was some magic items in there. But the strange thing though is that's sitting on top of an entire, like the entire bottom of this chest is just layered with these small black iron coins. They have no emblem. It's just they're coined with the ridge around it to give you an idea that it is actually a coin rather than just like circular ingots. And there are about 1,100 of them.
Ooh. Actually, I'm going to a black coin.
Black iron coins, you say?
Yes, black iron coins.
So
And that was the scorched chest, like it had been scorched by fire at some point. That's more for my own memory banks.
Anyone seen one of these?
oh, nice.
Those 2 are a bit out of commission right now, but fair's
Yeah,
on.
just continue on.
You don't recognize it offhand.
I have never seen one of those. I apologize, Tarathiel.
You just earned 275 of them, so let's figure out where to spend them. And he just flicks one over to Farzan.
He catches it and looks at it. Is there a design on it of any sort, or is it just kind of
No.
No?
There's no emblem. There's nothing stamped on it. They're just blank, bare iron coins.
Okay. So I think, Farazan doesn't think this, but Jamie thinks that these are payments from someone from a different realm area or something like that for one of the prisoners. That's my guess. But,
Yeah, these are what is the Underdark? It's like Underdark currency.
Yeah. Under pennies. Under nickels.
Right, so we still have more time. I can try for another one.
Yeah. You can probably do one more before they're finished with the ritual. They can
I'll check for the second one, which I'm certain is not trapped.
Okay.
Why would it be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it would be.
18.
This was going to take you a little bit longer to unlock.
Okay.
So that was not a success.
These are
well, I can attempt to make it a success.
Okay. If there's something you can do to add to it, sure. But what I'm saying is when you fail, like you don't fail forever. It's going to take you like 10 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, no, that's okay. This is a cool ability that I haven't actually managed to use very often.
Mention this, like using psychic something.
Yeah. So I have a side bolstered knack.
Oh, who doesn't?
Sounds cool. Yeah.
Whatever.
Holy crap.
Whoa. Yeah, that doesn't help because
Lots
it
of
didn't actually roll the die, which is the one thing I needed it to do.
Wall of text.
I
Cybolster
cast wall
deck.
of text. So we'll add 2 to it to make it an 18. To make it a 20. Sorry.
Well, your bolstered knack gave you just the knack you needed to pop that lock.
Heck yeah, man.
Nice.
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 So yeah,
Very cool.
I think like because Tarathiel's only got 3 fingers on his primary
Mhm.
hand, so he's like trying to manipulate his thieves' tools, and like at some point, just another finger just appears and just holds something.
Out of the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a
Just
little,
like-
you got a little
I just-
mimic in you there.
That lock pops open. This is an ironbound chest. When you open it, there are 4 large iron keys shaped like black demons resting on a bed of thousands of silver pieces.
4 keys shaped like what?
Demons.
Demons.
Oh no.
They are made out of black iron.
We have got to figure out what this goes to.
I do not think I want to know, if I'm being honest, Tarathiel. But I imagine
Now
that it
that's-
came from the same place as these coins.
Well, there might
So-
be more coins.
Just to let you know, I'm assuming you're going to count it later. There is 4,225 silver pieces in this one chest,
Woohoo!
along with the keys.
Take it.
And you two have finished your ritual by this time.
Yay.
Farzan, unless there's something else you want to do during the time.
I don't think so, unless there's probably scoop the brother kind of off to the side with the shield, kind of just glorp him over to the side, get away from the
It's
treasure.
like remember Gak from Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
That's what you're dealing with. So you can, it's just like this thick, sticky, oozy black.
Is that the technical term for it?
Yes, it's got a J and a umlaut in there.
He does have
What's the Swedish spelling?
it's the
Exactly.
Swedish spelling, yes, exactly. He does have an empty potion
a
bottle
fjord.
from
sorry?
from earlier, and so he will scoop a little bit of that glorp up and put the cork back on, and then just kind of sit it next to Khaldun and be like,
Yeah, so I'm
It's like-
thinking, we scoop it up in these little itty bitty containers about that big and sell them for a gold a piece. They make the little funny noises,
Gonna make it rich.
I didn't want a mimic shot.
Call it black.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about this earlier. It's like I'm a little torn because it's like on the mage side of me wants to get a sample of it, but then the friend of Boxy side of me is like, this is his brother.
Oh yeah.
So this is almost necromancy.
You have my
Yeah.
sword. You have my axe. You have your brother.
Yes.
Your brother.
I was thinking, like, do we want to tell Boxy about this? Is he going to be good?
Yeah. I'm
He
probably
seems so
not
fragile.
going to. Yeah, I'm probably not going to tell him unless he asks.
All
Yeah.
right. So the two of you finished. First thing, Khaldun, you detect magic. The 2 potions that he found in the first chest are definitely magical.
Okay.
As with all magical potions, though, all you have to do is sip them to figure them out. The only other thing, there's still another magical something in one of those piles of gold, like in one of the shields, and then still the small bag that you found, that rings of metal that you found in the small room is also magical that you haven't identified yet.
Okay.
As far as disease and poison, Alma, you detect none. None of this is cursed.
Hooray.
Okay, good.
Woo!
If the 3 people, I guess the 4 people, the slaves that we found, if they had been infected with the vanishing, would she detect that?
Yes.
So Griffin and the 3 others.
Yes. She would know. Yes, that spell. Is that a concentration you can maintain, Alma?
What's that?
The
Detect
detect
disease.
disease and poison?
I mean, I think it works the same as detect magic. I'd have to.
Probably does. But yeah, to answer your question.
It's a certain
Alma,
amount of time.
no. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I walk over to the pile of gold and just kind of push the coins aside, try to find this whatever's got the aura.
It's another potion.
Another potion. Okay.
Yeah. It
Alright,
was just
so-
buried in the coins and jewels. safe assumption is you're going to want to know what these potions are.
Mhm.
2 of them are potions of dark vision, and 1 is a potion of cure serious wounds. The
Oh,
8d4 plus 8 version
Ooh.
of curing wounds potion.
I like that.
That's
Yes,
that's a
that's
yeah.
a valuable item.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Can I look at these black iron coins and maybe use my blacksmithing background to get a feel for, was this like currency, or was this like a way that they would mint like metal that would be made into something?
Give me actually a history check.
History,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, I would only allow you to get to try this because it is specific. It does look familiar.
Hmm.
15.
Good enough. You've definitely seen Illithid use this as currency.
Oh,
Ah,
great.
I don't like it. Put it back.
Oh, great. And there's no writing on it at all. It's just stamped
No.
black iron.
Just flat. It's got the ridge of like a coin around, like
Yeah.
a quarter does, but there is no emblem. There's no, now that you've cast, I forgot about this. Now that you've cast Detect Magic, there's a bit of a psychic residue on it, and you feel like that would be how it would identify who was the psychic, I guess, emblem on the coin,
Mm.
as in what,
Like denomination or
not
owner?
denomination, but like, like the United States or
Okay.
like
All
the
right. Who
emblem
minted
of,
it?
yeah. But it's more of a psychic emblem versus
Okay.
an actual visual emblem.
Yeah, the
So-
origin. You would know the origin by the psychic aura of coins.
Okay. All right. So Drathiel was busy checking the lock. I let him know that these black iron coins are mind flare currency. Just in
That would
case you
make them
wanted
difficult to spend.
to know that. The demon keys, are they made of the same metal?
Black iron, yes.
Okay. They have the same psychic impression or no?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't. The psychic impression is literally like only people that have psychic abilities would be able to pick up on it, and only because you cast that magic do you even have a clue that it's there. Tarathiel, actually, if you looked at it for a moment, you might detect something.
Probably
But
got a
you don't.
headache.
Yeah, and plus you don't really have the specific ability that requires to be able to see what kind it is, and you're not really even sure you'd recognize who it was if you did know what it said.
He is psychically open, but not in control.
Yes. Yes, good. That's a good description.
All right. Well, there's one more chest. Well, there's 2 more chests. Someone can open that one over there. It's
I
gross.
can mage hand it open.
Please
Right.
do.
You said it
Really?
wasn't. You said it wasn't locked.
No, it's locked. The trap one is.
No. The
No, the
fourth chest.
the poop room one.
Oh, yeah. It's not locked. It's not got a pad. It's not got a pad. It has no padlock. Does not appear to be locked.
Okay, I'll mage hand it open so we can just look inside it.
All right. Inside, it is just piles and piles of coins.
Okay, good.
You can look through it with your mage hand, but like in order to get a good count, you're gonna have to really jump in there, really get your teeth into it, dig around.
Really?
Or
really
dump it
wade
on the
in
floor.
Yeah. If you had prestidigitation, it'd probably take you about an hour to clean this crap up.
I
But
like it.
it looks like all kinds of shyness, even a couple of gems in there.
Mhm.
So that I don't have to keep up with this and
Mhm.
track this down later, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what's in there.
Okay.
That's more of a like gross, haha, nasty.
Yeah.
There are 5,990 copper. So this is a mimic's dream. 2,248 silver pieces. And 2 deep green spinels gems worth 100 gold piece or 1,000 silver a piece. Oh, and I missed this. I'm sorry. In your detect magic, there is also a dark leathery flask inside the this particular treasure chest as well. That is radiating magic.
Take a shot.
Okay, so
It's
we
empty.
got
It's empty.
the pouch and the leather flask are the two other things besides the potions.
Correct.
Okay.
That was in the stinky chest.
Did we? I can never get a handle on this in D&D. Did we just become like Elon Musk level millionaires, billionaires?
You
This
found
is a
probably
ton of money.
yeah you hit a small lottery for sure. But that's the adventurers. That's the best thing about being an adventurer is you're rich. People know you're rich because you find gold, whereas most people find copper and earn that. I mean, you found the average laborer's worth of money that would last him 10 years just now. So you hit a small lottery between the four of you. I mean, if you retired now, you'd never really want much for another. Well, not again. I mean, it's like $1 million these days. It would last you about 10 years, and you'd be out of it. I don't know. I could make $1 million go a lot longer than 10 years, I believe. But anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like filthy billionaire, but it's definitely, you can live high on the hog for a good couple of months easily.
It's not filthy rich. It's just kind of stinky rich, right?
It's poopy rich.
It's not time to invest in rocket ships, is what you say.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to give Tarathiel guidance.
Thank you.
Oh, you feel guided.
Go that way.
Everyone might want to stand back. This one is it's trapped. And
All right.
Gotta go over here.
what does guidance give me? Does it give me advantage?
D4.
D4. Can never remember.
It's like bless skills.
Okay, so straight up,
Nice.
the initial roll is a 24,
Oh yeah.
and
Okay.
then with the guidance, it's a 26.
That'll do, pig.
All right. So you get in there and you find the latching mechanism that's attached to the lock that would have shot out from the locking mechanism a short pin that is dripping with some sort of icky black fluid. A poison dart trap.
Oh, don't like it.
Is it finger removal poison?
Well, I was laughing. I'm like, should I make this like another Sith trap?
There's only so many.
No,
There's only so many more fingers I could lose on one hand.
Plus, I couldn't figure out how you put a freaking scythe in a chest. So no.
I give Tarathiel resistance.
Thank you, Elma.
Can't resist the DM.
Praise Biori. I got it open.
Yes, you have disarmed the trap, but it is still locked.
Okay, so I still got to go again.
Yeah, and in all honesty, you can roll to see how quickly you do it, but 10 minutes, you got it. Like, you can try again. You keep trying. You have the skill available. Yeah, you got it. You've got the skill available. Like, you will eventually get it. So, yeah, DC 20, you nailed it. The third and final chest contains hundreds of small glass beads on the top, like they're piled on top of the rest of the treasure. They seem worthless. They're basically the equivalent of ball bearings, like you throw on the floor, that you can get.
Which I spilled in the garage the other day. Yeah.
Good heat beads.
Yeah. No, actually, that is all that is in this chest. It's completely full. I thought there was something like that. Completely full of glass beads, and that's it.
All right. Anyone know what these are? Mike searches around on his desk to see if he has an appropriate prop.
Someone seems to have lost their marbles.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's. I'll be back.
If you won't reward that, I'll give you my out of combat inspiration for the session.
It's yours to give, I suppose.
I need that.
So-
I don't have any inspiration. Probably because
Clearly.
of comments like that.
So you've investigated all 4 of the treasure chests, but like I said, there are just piles of cash lying around, strewn around the room on the shields. Let me get that doled out so you can write that down, so I don't ever have to come back to this page again. There's an additional 2,219 copper pieces. One of the fungal casks, so it's made out of a giant subterranean mushroom. The cask is. It's like a leathery. It's actually very similar to the flask. It looks like it's the same material. So it's like a strange leathery mushroom material. In the cask is 696 silver pieces, another 1,451 copper. There's an iron cask that has 522 gold pieces in it, 900 silver, and then it's also got the armor and the weapons I described earlier. I can go over those again if you need me to.
I think I got them.
Okay. There's that wooden shield, the unusual looking wooden shield in it. It's containing 180 silver pieces. One of the large steel shields has 362 copper. There is an engraved stone bowl that's got gems embedded all around the corners. All the corners. Good Lord, it's round. All around the circumference of it. There are 19 gems in all. There are blue quartz and carnelians and peridots. Peridot. All told, the entire thing, the gems individually are worth 250 gold pieces. But if you kept it all together, you think that the whole thing would be worth almost 500 gold pieces as an entire piece.
Wait, each of the 19 gems are worth 250 gold pieces apiece, but
No,
total?
all
no,
the gems,
total
if you
gems.
pull them apart, it would be worth 250 gold.
Okay.
But if you leave them in this stone bowl as a whole artistic piece, figured probably more worth 500 gold.
Got it.
Or 5,000
Conversation
silver.
starter.
There's also the ivory horn with bloodstones in it, which is worth 450 gold pieces. And then you've got that walking stick that has the initials in it. It's got an angel-shaped handle. Like the ivory handle looks like the bust of an angel with its wings folded behind it. Worth 55 gold.
Hardly worth selling at this point.
And it's actually, if you untwist or twist open the handle from the cane itself, there is a small chamber inside that you could easily put a potion inside of, but it's empty.
Ooh.
It's a tiny compartment about the size of a healing potion vial. And that's it. That's all you're going to get. Ever. So
you said there were initials. Was it CP on the stick?
Yeah,
C and P.
C period P period.
Christopher Priest.
Charlie Brown.
You're both right. Inspiration.
That's
Yay. All right. So I think that this here stuff would be the limit that your bag of holding can carry right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not to say you can't dip it out and like deal with it later, but your bag of holding is now full of thousands and thousands and thousands of coins.
And I put it right back on my hip.
See ya.
Safe.
Nice knowing you.
Oh my God, invisibility.
Before like Farazan, once everything's identified and is safe, he's taking the shields and he's just dumping them into the bag. You know, he's doing that. But he does pull the great sword off of his back and tosses that in the bag. And he says, if anyone would mind if I carried this weapon?
The silver greatsword.
Go for it.
Silver greatsword.
Go for it, buddy.
Really cool.
Okay. He will pull his great sword off of his back and throw that into the party's lot, and then stick the silvered one on his back.
Oh man, it rips open the inside of your bag of holding, losing everything.
Oh no!
Dang, shoot. Okay.
You opened up a portal into another plane.
and you're sucked in. We'll see you next week.
In hell.
And now it's descent into Avernus.
Exactly. I was about to say this was a trick the whole time.
Trick. Gosh,
All
man,
right,
that's a
you
lot of
have-
stuff.
You have gotten the ultimate loot.
What is, Griffin is still with us, right?
He's in the other room.
Okay.
The four of them have hung back.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, I think that fight would have scared him off a
I was
little
about to
bit.
say, especially with the fight, they may have been, specifically Griffin may have been creeping towards, but as soon as that puddle of ugliness started attacking and he saw you guys fighting, they all just stayed right where they were, happy to be alive.
Okay. Okay.
Don't come in. We're busy.
Take out
Oh,
We're not
poor.
decent.
Almost done.
It's still alive. Your
Oh,
life's in
God,
danger.
It's got me. It's got me.
But you've been casting a spell for 10 minutes. What's going on?
It's the slow death of doom. You don't want it. Matt,
Yeah.
there was the flask you said was magical, and then you said the pouch. Was the pouch magical or the contents?
Contents.
All right. I guess I never looked inside. You says loose metal. I just look inside.
You find caltrops.
Magical caltrops.
Ooh.
I hand them over to Tarathiel.
What is that?
South American jumping caltrops.
Caltrops.
Yeah.
They are small, I guess, star-shaped metal objects with sharp points that you can throw on the ground, and when people step on them, it pierces their feet. It's an old. That's a pretty good description, right?
Yeah.
But, like I know just like grok what a caltrop is, so describing it seems a little awkward to me. But it's used for to slow people down, to hurt people's feet. It's an old weapon, I guess. Consider that a weapon.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like when you're in spy movies, they're driving along and they hit the thing and all the brass, the tacks come out and
Jacks.
yeah,
Mhm.
jacks,
Like
yeah.
jacks.
Sharp jacks.
Those are caltrops, but they're not dulled by round balls. They're sharp.
Gotcha.
We have a plant in Australia called a double G. I don't know if that is a plant that is somewhere else, and if you guys have a different name for it, maybe. But that is exactly what they are. They're small, round, with points in like 5 different directions. So there's always a point facing up.
That doesn't surprise me in the least that
Nope.
this exists.
Of course
in
you
Australia.
do.
It's awful. It's
Oh,
awful.
geez.
It's
Just-
how you keep your dragons from escaping their pen.
Yeah.
That looks awful.
And it's not great.
That's
Oh, we got honeybees.
yeah.
Oh.
In the in one of the pictures it says caltrop parentheses double G.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I just googled double G plant and one of the pictures says caltrop.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
don't
a
like it.
weed. It's awful.
So what is
It's,
next on the Yawn agenda?
There's one more door down here.
There is
the big double chain
big
chain
double door that is barred from the inside.
Yeah, we gotta get in
So-
there.
No, we're going
Is
to the
anyone-
bank first.
I was going to say, does anybody want to recommend a bank? Maybe
There is a
low
bank.
interest?
Yeah.
We have Alma's pocket, the
Yeah.
Bank of Alma's pocket.
Yeah.
But I think
I
we
mean-
might be
Just-
maxing it out.
I think we take the prisoners upstairs, and get them safely delivered to the Church of Baylor. No, that's the sheriff.
Think Cuthbert.
Think Cuthbert.
Yes, to Jinya.
Yeah, that's the one. Yes, I knew what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I think we take them upstairs and get them, out of Insanityville.
Yeah.
I'd like to take walk over to the bridge and have Pazel. I'm just curious more than anything else, just to fly down into that ravine and look at the water,
Okay.
see where it goes.
Now that he can afford a new familiar.
Bye-bye,
You are
Pascal.
now-
Bye-bye.
Let's start naming you expendable. Pazel flies down, and I think I've opened the entire area up. You can see.
You did.
Okay. It is a deep ravine, 60 feet deep, with icy cold water that's flowing through into and out of what must be like an underground river.
Okay. But
Nothing.
the entrance and exits are either underwater or it's just not obvious, right?
Yeah, it's flush. The water's flush with the wall everywhere, but it's definitely the current.
Okay. So it's flowing. All right.
Yes, flowing.
I'm super glad nobody got knocked down there.
Mhm.
Be glad because there's rules for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I'm sure there
Gotta
are,
be
and I'm sure it
said.
would have been
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I'm sure
Well, it's
Farazan
ice
would have.
filled water 60 feet deep. Yeah, or
60 feet down is perfect as well, because rope comes in 50 feet lots. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm sure they had that.
Exactly.
it's like somebody went, you know what?
Tread water. We're gonna go buy another 50 feet.
We need to go buy more rope.
Be back in an hour.
Quick,
If-
tie
if-
Farazan to the end of the rope.
If Farazan fell over that, it was just like, yeah, he's gone. Oh well, let's go.
Sink.
Yeah.
That's
To
it.
the bottom.
That's a shame. He was fun.
He's got stones and he's got stones
It's-
endurance and sinks like a stone as a feature, class feature.
Really good with stick.
Yeah, good with stick.
Cast
So-
stick.
Right.
Intention.
On the way out through the statue room,
Mhm.
Yes.
the final barred door of doom.
Uh-huh. You know.
I can go over there and dismiss Pazel and bring her back on the other side just to see get an idea what's on the other side of the door.
Okay. So you do that, and you can close your eyes and see through her vision stuff.
That's right,
So I'm
and she has dark
gonna-
vision.
Yes. Give me 1 second to
Okay.
polyagonally open everything all the way up for you.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
What the?
it looks like it goes off the map.
And we thought we were done.
Yeah. End of AP.
So right. So the interesting thing though is it's a wide tunnel that goes towards the darkness. The area that you're in is all very finely crafted, very well hewn. The bridge that crosses this other crevasse that you're seeing now, and there's water down the bottom, just like the rest of it. So it looks like the water that flowed from where you just now investigated also flows through here, but the water is still flowing on somewhere else. The refinement of the cave and cavern ends really, really quickly, and you get into natural cave, stalactites, stalagmites, rough terrain, water down the halls. Like this is a completely unmodified entrance to the Underdark.
Fantastic. Well, now we know where the coins came from.
Yeah,
Yep.
You have a feeling that there have been a lot of strange creatures coming in and out of that double door in the past.
But the double door is barred on this side, right?
Correct.
is there a
Oh,
sign on the outside that says closed?
Pazel sees when she's flying around a large knocker on the door.
Not going there.
Nope.
What?
Not
That's
it.
not a dad joke.
Nope.
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 Moving on.
Door knocker on
Mhm.
the door.
Sorry, can't hear
I
you.
thought door was understood, but I will say that out loud. Door knocker on the door.
That clarifies a lot. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice labyrinth pool.
Was everybody truly confused?
No,
Mhm.
no,
I think
we're fine.
so.
Yeah, it's the one that goes through the ears, not the mouth.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Can't hear you.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I will retrieve her and I describe the situation. It's like it looks like this is the entrance to the Underdark, at least from here. Is
Ugh.
it
I'm just opening it up some more.
hot or warm? Like
It's
we're in
chilly.
we're in a volcano, right? So I'm
It
wondering.
is a dormant volcano. However, to answer your question, it's chilly.
It's chilly.
Yes.
Okay.
She is
Interesting.
chilly. She like in where you are now in the fortress, it's pretty well kept. Like that forge room was really hot, and it seems to put out enough heat to keep everything moderately comfortable. It's cold and damp beyond that double door.
Okay.
So we should buy some sweaters.
That's what it sounds like.
I think we can afford
Yeah.
them now.
Fancy sweaters, turtlenecks, even.
Next.
Cashmere.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All
That's
right.
itchy.
Yeah. I pull her back.
Okay.
I want to give Heath inspiration.
Put her in her pocket.
Yeah.
Heath,
Yeah,
you
that
feel
Thank you.
inspired.
That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
That's a good idea. You did that once before, and I was like, man, that's a really good idea. The summoning the side of the door.
Really a task.
I mean, it does have its risks. I mean, you could pop it right in front of a dragon's mouth and then it dies.
Ah.
But generally, it's an amazing reconnaissance tool for sure. Especially at higher levels when you can afford to keep casting it over and over.
Yep.
All
So
right.
let me just check my list here. The only other thing that I was we had 3 casks. We had a fungal cask, an iron cask, and I didn't get a third type of cask.
Let
Did we
me go back and look. It
Yeah.
was a
Wine
iron bound. Nope. Not that.
Nope.
Fungal cask,
Mhm.
an iron cask,
Mhm.
and that was it. Everything else was on shields or in the bowl of the quartz or the multi-gem bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 2 casks, 3 chests, 4 total chests, 2 casks, bunch of shields, bowls, the horn full of gold. Yeah.
Okay, 2 casks.
I liked as well that, Matt, you said that you deleted your notes. Like, you just looked at the encounter and went, well, this is a TPK. I won't be doing this.
No, I was honestly moving forward because it was like the last thing. I didn't delete it. I just put them somewhere that I could no longer find. So, and I had it all nicely written out with a trap and like what chest had this. It's not the mixed in with like all this text. Like the way I
Mhm.
read, it
Mhm.
just it blurs together. So I have to write it out a certain weird way. But anyway, yeah, those notes are somewhere, but they
When
ain't
I,
present now.
when I GM in Roll20, I put all that on the GM layer in Roll20. It's the best because then you never have to look anything up. It's on screen somewhere.
My biggest concern with that is like we're doing live stream Twitch, and I don't want to accidentally uncover like 428
yeah.
silver pieces, and like here's the other beholder that you didn't see, and blah blah blah. So,
Morbius 2, Morbius
Yeah.
Revenge.
Return of
Um,
Morbius.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm good then. I guess we go back to Genia with Griffin and the kids.
Yeah,
Griffin and
sounds
the
good.
people. Don't have
All right.
kids. We got the kids already.
Panning up.
Yep. Gonna put a down payment on Cauldron.
Tarathiel, are you going to take the body also, the one that was the lady that was killed? I'm
Mhm.
Yeah,
sorry,
I am.
Khaldun.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I'll pick her up and carry her. Uh-huh.
Okay. So you head up the elevator to Jadaroon, and
Mhm.
it is there are more guards than you have been seeing previously. It looks like they're steadily moving in. They let you pass. They don't stop you. They don't really ask you any questions. They're just going to smile when they see the other slaves. They're like, then they hear them chattering like they found some more. It's amazing. And you head on up out into Keegan Gelb's locks. It looks like it's being repurposed at this point. Like they're setting up, making this almost like a barracks, a guard area inside of Keegan's house.
Hmm.
Head on out past the hot dog stand and head towards St. Cuthbert's, where you find Genya. And she, again, you never cease to amaze me. You've found even more. Thank you. And she sees Khaldun holding the body, and she, gets a little dour for a moment, then brightens back up. You have found 4 more people. Khaldun, I will deliver the body to the Temple of Wijas, and thank you. I will take care of these people. We'll get them back home.
Okay, thank you.
Again, thank you very much.
Yeah, she was. I mean, I hate to say it, but she was tortured to death.
Oh my goodness, it's awful.
Yeah. So she didn't die, in a cell from malnutrition. I mean, she was killed. So I don't know who she is or why they would have treated her that way.
Well, the priestess of Wijas, she has a knack of speaking with those that they don't have identification to find out who they are. She will do her best and find out who this is and put them in the right place.
Okay, thank you very much.
Is there anything I can do for you? And she looks around. Is anybody hurt?
No.
Mm,
Nope.
no.
No?
no.
Okay.
For the first time ever, Farazan didn't take a hit.
And then
Because
Alma
of
healed
the
herself.
cape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
right?
cape. He's
Damn that cape.
gonna have somebody
She
embroider
does.
it.
She looks at
No
you
cape.
and then asks, "Is anybody hurt? I can heal anybody that's hurt." No. Okay.
I think we're okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you again. You're always welcome, and you don't have to bring my slaves to come see me. She smiles. What's the plan?
Uh,
I
Yeah.
would like to go to the academy, speak to someone there.
Blue Crater. Okay.
Yeah, Blue Crater. That's all I've got. You know, I guess we could do some more shopping at the magic shop. Pick up some cash.
Okay. Rachel, is there anything you want to do specifically right now?
No, I don't think so.
Jamie,
Don't want to go back down there.
don't
So.
go back down
Well,
there.
we have the rest of Jada room to sort of kick the doors in
Yeah, that's
if
true.
you want to do that.
It is very trapped.
Are there, well, yeah, speaking of that, are there, potions or scrolls or things that would help us either locate or disarm? I'm not,
Certain. I would have to look at the spell list. I don't know. I want to say that Jenya has offered in the past. She has potions and scrolls available to be purchased,
yeah.
and you get them as a discount. But as far as what there is available, I mean, there's the knock spell, which is a second level wizard spell. Probably best chance to find that will be at the Blue Crater Academy, or Sky may have it. Sky's Treasury may have that available, and you could more than likely commission somebody to create scrolls like that at Blue Crater. Obviously for the money and some time. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
have some options. You do
Yeah.
have some options.
Thinking that would be good. I mean, I guess we could commission masterwork thieves tools. That would be a thing with the smith. They would be willing to make such things.
You could talk to him.
Yeah.
That probably it would be more honestly. It would be Keegan. Keegan does the tinkering. Keegan would probably be the best person because he's a locksmith.
Yeah.
He
He's
would
currently in jail,
he would
right?
be the best person in town in order to do that. And just a standard blacksmith that handles larger, less intricate, probably could
Okay.
make
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that
yeah.
not that quality.
I guess the other thing would be, yes, going to like a money changer and doing that sort of thing. But some of the things that we weren't really sure on the origin, like that wooden shield. Actually, I guess the wooden shield would Alma have any being from the forests around? Would that would be any,
I can
ring a bell?
check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel's like, Rachel doesn't know. What are you asking
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like the worst person to ask any of that.
Passing the buck
Alma
here.
could give me a knowledge nature for sure.
Okay.
I checked the knock spell. It would unlock the door, but it would still be trapped.
15.
15. This is known as Darkwood. It's not specifically a special. It's a special material. It's just the fact that it's a extremely hard and kind of a rare material that's used to create shields. It's a Darkwood shield, so it's light as a feather. But it acts essentially as a steel shield.
Huh.
Not magical. It's just a really rare and intricate material. So druids can use them, as a shield because it's not metal and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Did we get the names of the other people besides Griffin?
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote them down.
Okay, good.
The last names that I had were
Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw.
Duh.
Yeah, right.
Devin, Iruth, and Jasper. Those are the ones that I had from before, but I think we already delivered them.
No, those are them.
Oh, that's them?
Philscar, Devin, Iruth were the I think humans. Jasper was the gnome, and Griffin was
Okay.
the other human that was off by himself.
Yes, he was the chef of Malachite Fortress.
Mhm.
That would
Quote
steal
unquote
food.
chef.
Yeah. Yes.
But we don't have anyone named CP, do we? That was trapped down here? CP?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
I'm curious as to who that belongs to.
I'm sure we might find out.
I'm
It's
sure.
a possibility.
I was less
too
sure at the end of that sentence than I was at the start.
Could we show the demons, the demon keys? Could we show those to Jinya? See if she
Sure.
can identify those?
She looks at him and just kind of turns her nose up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're asking me. I mean, it's really well crafted.
He says, "Are these specific to a demigod or god? Do they have any significance other than being artistically crafted?"
Oh dear, I don't think so. I not that I know of.
Okay.
She hands back over.
Yeah. What I'm asking is just, are they? Is it saying like these are the bloody keys of Imhotep or something like that? It's just like, are we going to be cursed for? Well, no, there's no curses, but if
Oh,
someone
you said his name, now you are.
Oh no.
Ah,
Right. Okay. I mean, other than just shopping, I don't think there's anything that Farazan would be doing other than taking a longbow unless anybody else wants it. I definitely need a ranged freaking weapon.
Strathiel, did you have any plans?
I kind of want to go to the guardhouse because I kind of want to check up on Jackery.
Okay.
I have no idea how to go about doing that other than Tarathiel has a magical hat and can change his form. So
So
I
the
could just-
guardhouse, it's a large, it's a huge area. Like it's got a courtyard, it's got all the barracks, it's also the jail for the entire city. Like it is the word's not coming to me, but it is a massive, almost like a,
it's a compound.
compound. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. It's definitely a compound. And you can come and go. It is also serves as the local constabulary for the entire city. So people come and go all the time. Like there are reasons to go to talk to police besides like when something's wrong. Like I want to have a restraining order, which I guess something is wrong, but that kind of thing. Like you can come and go and ask questions. Like you don't have that oppressive feeling like I can't go there without a reason.
No, but Tarathiel would not want to go into a guardhouse in general. So it's
Sure,
just one of
because
those,
you're
like,
Tarathiel. Yeah.
This particular
This
one
is,
too.
this is not a fun place for him. But I'm also kind of concerned that if Jackery's in trouble, walking in and saying, "Hey, is Jackery here? I'm having lunch with him," might get me in trouble as well. So,
Right.
Stab slowly.
but yeah, I guess I don't really have another option other than to do that. So, yeah, that's my plan is to change my face, walk in, ask about Jackery.
All right. Well, we will do all of these plans next week.
All right.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining us. I
Cool.
don't have Twitch up, so I'm not sure. Like, we're not short, are we? Like, it feels like an hour and a half ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been an
Yeah,
hour and 45.
All right.
45.
yeah,
All
a
right.
little more.
I like to keep it like an hour and a half. 2 hours is a bit long. Like, I think I was dragging last time we played. It was one of those, but
And I
Cool.
was dying by the end of it.
yeah. Well, you were dying at the beginning of it, I believe.
I was dying at the beginning. It was so much worse by the time I got to the end.
So we are back to our regular Sunday night game, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Sunday.
Up to the Discord. Do it.
Yeah. Come over to the Discord and hang out if you want.
Do it.
Have a good one.
See ya.